All right, hello. Today we're going to go back to Hebrews 12 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2. We'll just look at some things we talked about yesterday, which was that endurance that we're really guided and advised to really press on to and hold on to. So I'm going to read 12 and 1 again and touch on 2. 12 and 1 reminds us, I'll just go to the place where it talks about, let us lay aside every weight and sin which does easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So I was caught by that word patience, and wanted to look that up. I have a keyword study Bible, which I love to look into, and it gives you some definitions and opens up the word more that we can understand what's really meant by that particular use of it. So that word is patience. Patience is, I can't even pronounce it, but it's spelled HUPOMONE, which comes from a cheerful or hopeful endurance, consistency, enduring, patient continuance. It's a noun, which means, it comes from a noun, which means to persevere and remain under, bearing up under patience, enduring as to things or circumstances, particularly with genitive things that are born out of evil circumstances and various things, trials, situations, generally meaning endurance. And we shared that. Patience, perseverance, consistency under suffering, and faith in duty. What does that mean to you and I? As we talked about that yesterday, we can't do that without looking on to Jesus, who is the author and finisher of our faith, who's the only one that can help us have that patient endurance, because when something's taking place, the last thing we want to do is remain consistent and continuing and persevering in a hopeful state of mind. But with our eyes on to the Lord, who has endured all things, who is the author and the finisher of our faith, who has a solution for all things, and even the capability for us to bear up under it. We often hear the scripture that lets us know that the Lord hasn't put anything on us that we can't bear underneath, that He's given us the ability to continue and bear up under it. Please look at that for yourself. And in the midst of that, it's because He's the one that's in us, guiding us by His Spirit, giving us the grace, the ability to hold on and to look on to Him. I'm reminded when I look on to Him, I begin to see Him more than anything else. And He overwhelms the circumstance because He's a consuming fire. Just like the situations in this world are consuming, He is even more than that. So as we look onto Him, as we raise up a praise, raise up worship, we have an ability to keep our eyes on Him and endure.